Sheriff's office, come out now. When I found you in the house, you knew I'm the police.
Yeah.
And you take off running from me again.
Sir, I did my whole life in prison.
On April 20th, 2022, 32-year-old Brandon Harris was caught on surveillance cameras attempting to burglarize properties. At around 4:30 p.m., a vigilant resident confronted Harris, who was trespassing on their property. Officers were then called to the scene, and the search for Harris led deputies to a dramatic standoff at a home on Tom Sawyer Drive when the suspect attempted to escape through a window.
Hi again. So we're still looking for him, but I just want to let you know we haven't found him yet, and I just wanted to confirm that you wanted a report done and him arrested if we are able to find him.
Absolutely,
okay.
Absolutely. That was terrifying.
Yeah, so just to walk through again, you were inside the house and what happened?
Inside the back kitchen, the back door is right in the kitchen. I was going to let the dogs out like normal, so I went, and I think the door might have already been cracked open a little bit, but either way, I went to let them out, and then I see a man climbing over the fence, jump over the fence. There's a tree, and then there's I think they might have a little shed or something behind the fence, so I think he came right behind the fence, over next to the tree. There's
we're talking about a privacy fence, right?
Yeah, yeah, it's a big fence.
Yeah.
It's like a privacy fence, so I can't believe he jumped over it. And I see him coming over the fence, and I shut the door. He ran right over the door, a big smile on his face, like he was kind or friendly or something, big smile on his face. And I shut the door, and then I just was like, no, I'm not going to let you in.
Right.
And then my dog, like I said, I was letting my dogs out, so my dog was already out there, and I'd shut and locked the door, so one of my dogs is outside.
Hang on one second. I will be back.
Hang on. Okay.
I'll be back.
Get
out! Now! Or I'm gonna send the dog in! Get out! He's running back that way, Danny. Running. Sheriff's office, come out now.
No, sir. I tell you, is my head bleeding?
Yeah, you're bleeding. Yeah. You just dove head first through a window.
Oh.
It's my car right there.
First car?
Yeah.
Wonderful. How are you doing?
Sorry for all the excitement.
Yeah.
So he broke into your house. He broke your window, right?
Yes, sir.
Kind of walk me through what happened.
Right, so I was playing my game.
Okay.
Looked through my window and I seen someone grab our trash can. And I'm like, what's that? And he grabbed it, went to my work truck, and I thought he might have been trying to take my work tools or something.
Okay.
So I come right out, grab my shovel. What's up, my boy?
You said you grabbed your shovel?
Yeah. I was like, what's up, man? What are you doing over here? And then I guess he got in the trash can.
Okay.
Because I went around, I'm like, oh, he left. And then I saw Eric Daglish. He come around. I said, he went that way. And then I come back and I saw him peep. Through the. I was like, I didn't want to say nothing. I was walking to go get him back, and then that's when he got up, and then he ran through the backyard. That's when they saw me, and then the dog came, and then they went to the backyard, and then that's when I was like, oh, dude, our dog's out. So I was thinking our back door was unlocked.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shoot, let's go back inside, Mom. So we went back inside, and when we were back inside, I turned. My mom went to get my dog outside, and then he peeped his head in the bathroom. And was like, hey, man. And I was just like, I froze. I was like, what? And I was just like, hey, just go hide. Stay there. And then I went in the back and I got Eric right when they were running to the back and said, he's right there in that room.
Gotcha. And then what happened?
I didn't see it, but I just heard, I guess he dove head first to it. And I just heard it.
Okay.
All right, baby, stand up for me so I can look at your arms. Okay, just turn around and behave yourself now.
Hey, man, because you're detained in handcuffs right now, I'm going to read you something, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court. What's going on today, man? I get that, but when I found you in the house, you knew I'm the police.
Yeah.
And you take off running from me again.
Sir, I did my whole life in prison.
Well, that's not a good way to go back. Just end it there. You're done. You're caught. And then, what was your thought process inside here?
I watched too many movies. Now he said I could come in. The little.
I'm talking about when you go head first out a window.
Movies again.
Movies?
Yes, sir.
You thought it was a good idea? Wow. You didn't think that you were going to get caught?
So why were you even running to begin with? What started all
I
this?
got warrants, and I know I don't want to go back to jail. And
Yeah, but what initially? Why were you running?
That's why I guess the cop would see me and
Maybe we're going to check your blood pressure.
I started chasing me, so I started running.
Well, nobody started chasing you until you started trying to break into residences.
No, I wasn't breaking in notice.
Hey, dude, you know, someone called us and said you were running through the streets. We were never chasing you to begin with. So what were you doing before? What were you doing before we got out with you? Because we were never chasing you to begin with. You were out running around.
So they were chasing me.
Who was chasing you?
Somebody was chasing me. They were shooting and all kinds of.
Well, that would be the homeowner that you tried to break in their residence.
No, sir. Honestly, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I ain't breaking no homes.
Well, you tried.
No, sir.
That's what a bunch of people are saying.
I mean, I apologize for the misconception, but I wasn't. This home, the young man said I could come in. You know.
What did you run up and say to him?
I said, help me, bro, because he's like my age, and I figured he'd help me. He said he would, and when we got in there, then he said his mom's gonna turn me in, and I said, shoot, I can't blame her.
And then when you're asking for help, you're asking people to hide you from the cops. Do you think you're going to be arrested?
I'm asking for help because I'm yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So that was your attempt in hiding in all these different houses and stuff, was to get away from us?
I only went in one house, and that was because.
And you were in an abandoned structure there.
Oh, you said you only went in one house?
Yes, sir, because he let me go. He allowed me.
Okay. What about the other people? The other people you're trying to push in the door and.
No, sir. I just ran through yards. That's it. I'm one thing about it. I got manners. I got morals. I'm not going to. Everybody who said something to me, I said I'm sorry. I apologize. Yeah, stopped and told them I apologize. And I do. I'll tell the whole neighborhood I apologize. I just didn't.
Hey, be honest, for medical stuff right now. When's the last time you used meth?
Today.
Today? Earlier today?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Did that make you possibly paranoid, thinking we were chasing after you?
Well, I mean, possibly with the. I know I have warrants. Yes, sir.
What's your warrants for, man?
It's a VOP.
It's a VOP, and I got another one.
When I have you in a roof with my dog. Yeah, well, why not just give up then, man? Because now you've created a whole nother stream of problems for yourself.
Blood pressure,
It just don't make sense to me, man. You're caught. Just
bodily wise is good, yeah. And then I'm not seeing anything.
What happened with the person shooting at you?
I was running.
Yeah.
I was running to their yard, I guess. But they made me go faster. You know, I don't. Did you hear it?
though they told us they did.
Oh yeah, they shot at me.
Well, what were you doing in their backyard?
I mean, I was trying to get away.
Trying to get away how, though?
Any way I could, not just by under anything or just jumping through any fences.
Were they in the backyard when you came over their fence?
As athletic as me, I don't know. I was trying to get away. I'm not saying.
Do you think that now?
Huh?
Do you think I'm not as athletic as you now?
I mean,
where are you staying at? Where did you sleep last night? Where's that at? So, how did you end up over in that Santa Villa neighborhood?
I rode my bike. I was riding my bike to Walmart, and went to Walmart, and that's when they started chasing me.
But you passed Walmart on the way to go to Santa Villa then?
No, sir. I got to Santa Villa to go to work.
Okay, your grandma lives at Winn-Dixie and Pace?
Yes, sir. I drove my bike to Walmart.
Okay.
In Walmart, I went behind the Walmart, and then from there,
that's what I was noticing.
Okay, so you saw one of us chasing you by Walmart,
Lights or some shit, flashlights.
and then you ended up over here because you thought we were chasing you.
Did you go into Walmart today?
You know what? It might be asset protection because they were chasing someone else at the same time, and he probably thought they were chasing him, but they weren't even chasing him. They were chasing someone else altogether.
It matches the description of the guy at Walmart.
I don't know about that call. I just know about the one with the black male.
No, there was one southbound on Pace Lane that stole lights and
Extension
drop
cord.
cord. He had a hat on, tattoos.
Oh, what'd she get at Walmart, man?
Video's gonna prove it, dude. Just be straight up, man.
I'm telling you, everything I tell you is
Do you swear what you told us is the truth?
absolutely.
All right, man. Take your seat back in there, okay?
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, what's up?
I'm like as thirsty as I've ever been in my life.
I'll see if I can get you some water.
I haven't had none.
Something. All right, just take a seat for me.
Appreciate it, sir. Thank you.
So, what they called you in at Walmart for the?
Honestly, they'll see that some folks. Sir, I wouldn't go in nobody's house if they didn't tell me I could.
Okay, were you just banging on the doors and stuff like that, trying to get people?
I
Okay.
knocked on a couple doors, and even when I went to the yard and they said, "Hey, I used my best manners," and I told them I apologize. Somebody's chasing me.
Where happened to your bicycle?
I just did.
Did you have anything else with your bicycle, like a backpack or anything?
No, sir.
Do you know where you ditched your bicycle at?
I had 2 phones.
Get around to that 704 on Woodbine from that one.
Bicycle is in a trail. It's in a trail. In a trail. It's not a
Went off
Walmart.
into the ditch about a quarter mile before Woodbine. He's down.
This is a wreck, not related. They're not talking about anything to do with this.
I'm a wreck.
No, they're talking about traffic accidents. Man, I mean, shit happens, dude.
I did 10 years though, and about 17 or 15 years, got out, and I still always found myself back in this situation.
Yeah, well, we weren't chasing you until someone called you in and said there's a guy running through people's backyards, and then we were chasing you.
I ain't gonna lie, I was running for my life though. Somebody was shooting at me.
Dude, you ran a long way, to be honest with
I
you.
ran all day,
Yeah.
and I'm jumping all these fences like. I mean, I'm not bragging, but I'm saying
Yeah.
I was running for my life.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
scared, you know.
Yeah, you did pretty good.
I was tired. I didn't get shot.
Yeah, I know.
And last time I got arrested, I got hit in a private area with a taser. I got 4 times. They shot me.
Damn.
Yeah, and that's why when you put that taser on me, I had to go out the roof of the shed. I got shell shocked from that shit.
Do you think you're going to go back to prison for your warrants?
I probably ain't in prison for the rest of my life.
What are you on probation for?
I just had a year probation for possession. I can knock that out in 6 months. But if this going in, I mean, if it's him, he said I could go in his house, but that's his mom's house.
How do you know it's his mom's house?
I mean, because he said she's gonna tell him. He
Oh,
said I could come in, but he said my mom's gonna tell him to get out. So before I could get out, they had the dog in there, and I tried to pull the window and slide out.
I will make sure. I know.
All right, bro. Well,
I'm sorry, sir.
no, it's okay. I mean, shit happens, man. I get it. So, all right, I'm going to close the door, okay?
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
No problem.
I'm just letting you know we did catch him, and you're not the only house.
Can you please?
You're not the only house that he did this to.
Oh, wow.
So we're trying to go back and get everybody to write statements.
So you saw your son come outside.
Outside.
He was saying something about a trash can and somebody stealing tools out of his truck.
He thought somebody was going to steal his tools in his truck. That's why he come outside. And I said, who the heck is going to steal it? And then he said, what's up, homie? And so I grabbed my machete. I said, okay, I come and help you. And that's it. And I didn't see it. But when I come out and I seen the police, I said, what the heck is going on?
And so when I saw you come at the front door, because we had info that he was right here.
Yeah.
And was he already inside? Or?
No, when I come out here, and then after that, Jonathan said, it's up there. He told me it's up that way. And he ran through the gate, because I heard the gate.
The gate fall. Yeah, I saw that.
To the back. And I guess he tried, because he didn't lock the door and the back, so he tried, and nobody can hear it. And because we always, I guess he does, I always locked it because the dog was outside. So I went inside, and I said, okay, come on, Shadow. I let the dog inside, and the door, I said, oh, look, John, I hope he's not in, because the door was open. Sure enough, when Jonathan come in, he seen him. I was like, where? So he told the police, so I come in,
And then when he came out,
I was like, I told you to lock the door.
Okay.
Did he try to jump over you guys' fence?
He did. He was either our fence or her fence. And
Okay.
he went across to right there.
So you went to that house too?
Yeah.
Okay.
He went over there, and then...
Did he try to make contact or try to get inside your residence at any point?
Not that I know of, but I think he may have seen us in the backyard, because right as we walked out, he must have been jumping the fence.
Okay.
He broke somebody's bench or something trying to get into their house, but other than that, I'm not sure.
They're the ones who called in and said, hey, some guy said, hide me.
Didn't know it was a cop's house.
Yeah.
But I mean, it didn't matter. There was no cop there.
Right.
Yeah.
So, but he said, hide me. And then I guess the son said, no, get out of here.
Yeah,
and
like,
then
oh,
he
come on,
said,
you know?
and then he said, can you give me some water? And he also was like, no, get out of here. And he just started. So that means this has been going on prior to, because he's the first call. He's the first person to call.
Yeah.
So that means he came through here first, jumped y'all's fence, jumped their fence or somebody's fence, then jumped over. And then they called first, and then he kept on booking it down the street. He ended up being on, we caught him on Tom Sawyer and that area.
Wow. Jeez,
But he made it all the way down toward, like a few streets down from Tom Sawyer.
He was making some progress.
He should
He
just
was-
be glad he
The Lona?
got out of our backyard before he found him or my dogs found him.
We were, me and my son, my oldest son, we were all just,
How old's your son?
15.
Okay.
Wait, I'm right, 15.
That's fine.
And, we're just talking about Johnny Depp. And I heard blam! From my porch, you can see my shed, I'll show you back there. And chickens went crazy. And at first I thought he had hit, he just comes running. You just see him, and this is where he jumped. He jumped from between the bushes and our house.
And so you saw him?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I saw every
Good.
bit of it. Well, I thought, because I seen stuff like under his feet dragging behind him, I thought that it was my trash can that was sitting right beside the shed that he knocked over, but it wasn't. It was all the stuff. When we walked out there, you could see the trail of stuff, the Christmas tree and shit had got stuck under his feet, and he almost fell, but he caught himself.
Harris faces several charges, including burglary, battery, resisting arrest, and a probation violation with the Florida Department of Corrections. He's held on $157,500 bond. If you like this video, watch this one, and don't forget to subscribe. See you next.